Things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Smashes through the tackle. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. It's complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hope. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hope. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hope. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs are threatening on first and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Tide.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Hope. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Tempo and overdrive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Hope. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Offense in a split backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Complete to the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. On target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Bama! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game. But right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
They booted away on fourth down. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. On the option. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's got it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Rasmussen. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Rasmussen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Appalachian State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. Oh, it's out. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Power football with the run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The option look. Quarterback on the keeper. Now the pitch. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires one high and deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. On the option, and the ball's free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
How about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain that lead. You've given up a bunch of yardage. What do? You bow your neck, create the turnover, get the ball back to the offense. Offense, Go do your job. We're going to win this football game.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off play action on first down. Going for the big play. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Turning it on. Defense trying to take it back.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the offense pops it up, and they were on the move.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They'll try the read to the left on second down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of...
It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And the Bulldogs take over 1st and 10.
Off play action. Fires to the middle. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All by himself. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense got it. They're on the run.
What a missed opportunity. You got an opportunity after that drive to go take the lead when you're trailing, and now you turn the football over, give the football right back. Defense needs to come out, bail you out, get a big stop, get the ball back so you can try to take the lead.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. On the move, he fires. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. That's caught. It's Holton. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Here comes the heat. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the play on third down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
To the air, it's Jordan. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Hawaii. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going. And the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. Gonna run it. It's Matthews. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Off the play fake. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Makes one man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spears. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And how How about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes that Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. It's Alvarez. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Alvarez. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hand off from the shotgun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Durant. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Durant. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown Tide. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he's going to try to return this one. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Robbins. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Oh, better look out! Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Durant. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Hard running there. Looking for room at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Seagal. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's 4. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Durant. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On third down, he drops to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Breaks the tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes that Alabama offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give to Davis. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Fights off a defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. Fires the pass, intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. You might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it, creating big plays for this defense.
The give to the tailback. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Right back to the well. Couldn't find his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finding open areas. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wiggles free. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. Touchdown time! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh, man, the defense really needed to stop that. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Northwestern. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense set on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Siegel. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hubbard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun. Give on the inside. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Rebels are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hubbard. On the sweet spin, and he's free. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Snags it over the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Run in the red zone. It's Davis. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The Rebels are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grab behind the line. It's Segal. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Spears. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the ground game. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Flips it out to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
Ole Miss 31.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Dropping back, it's long. Finds his tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take... And it's picked off for the third time today.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Keeps it on the bootleg. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Look at the pass.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The give on the option. Lowers those pads. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Find some fresh air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The quick out. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. The screen, and watch out! Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
To the air, it's long. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and, David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.